Hi everyone, it's Melody. So today I decided to do a really exciting tutorial for you all, and I'll be using candles. And this is something that I think everyone should learn to do because it's really simple, it's really easy, and I know a lot of us tend to burn candles throughout the year, and instead of throwing away the jars, you could actually reuse them for a bunch of different things, and I'm going to show you exactly how. So let's get started. Okay guys, so let's get started. What I'm going to show you how to do today is depot these Bath & Body Works candles. Now this works on any size candle, any brand. You can use it on a Yankee candle, you can use it on a candle from Target, you can use it from a candle from pretty much anywhere and it'll work the same. Now this candle just is a 3-wick candle just like that, and I'm going to use a butter knife. You can use any knife, they'll all work the same, just anything works. So what you want to do is stick the knife right here in between the sides of the candle and just loosen it up, and it's just sort of already coming undone. So what I've done is I've stuck this candle in the freezer for about 4 to 5 hours, and the glass didn't break or anything, so it's safe. But if you are, I guess, a minor or something like that, I would ask your parents' permission before doing this because sometimes it could use some extra effort and you don't want to cut yourself. So I put this in the freezer for about 4 hours, and that just kind of hardens the wax and almost kind of gives you a space to wedge your knife in there. So now I've kind of loosened up the edges a little bit. Okay, so you're going to put your knife right in the middle of the 3 wicks, right here. Now you want to take a knife and push it down, and you see it's going to crack really quickly, and that's because it's frozen. So it's going to crack, and that just makes this whole process a lot easier. And then I'm going to just do it one more time here and here, just to loosen up the wax a little bit more. And they're coming out pretty easy now. You can see I have them in 4 pieces. And they're just coming out just like this. There you go. Came out pretty clean, pretty even, just like that. Now, one thing I do want to warn you guys about is that sometimes, not so much with Bath & Body Works candles, but sometimes with Yankee candles, this part right here, which is the wick you can see, this is a 3-wick, so there are 3 of these. These are kind of glued in there down at the bottom, and sometimes you can get the wax out, but sometimes this part gets stuck down below. And if that happens, that's really not a big deal. You just take your knife and wedge it underneath. You may have some glue residue still at the bottom once you take the wick out, but that's okay. You can just clean that up, as I'll show you how to do, but this one came off nice and easy, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. But on some candles it happens, but just don't worry about it. You can just clean that up, take it out, and you just kind of clean it up, and it's really easy. So you get your lid, and there you go. So now what we're going to do is clean up the jar that we just depotted, and we are going to start by removing this front label. This is really easy to get off, and sometimes it's going to be a little bit difficult to take the wax off, so if you just stick it in the dishwasher after you did the best that you could, it'll work. It'll clean up really well too, but we're going to give this one a try. So that came off really easy, no extra stickiness or anything. So you just leave that. This part's a little more difficult. Sometimes I soak it, sometimes I don't. I just dipped it in water for now. And you take a little bit of a sharper knife than the one you used to depot it. I mean, this may work also. And you don't want to rush this, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of the white residue from the sticker on, and that just doesn't look very neat. And I like to do this because I know Target and the Container Store sells, glass jars and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm burning all these candles. You might as well use the glass. And each one, you know, if you go to the store, Walmart or anything, you know, they could sell for like anywhere from like $5 to $8 each glass jar. So this is going to save you some money as well. And again, it's not just for beauty items, but also for, you know, anything around your house. And I'm going to show you exactly what I used, the ones that I've done for. And so it looks like that right now, and you just want to twist the jar, you know, and kind of get the feel of how the sticker is coming off. And I don't have any residue on yet, so that's really good. It's coming off nice and clean. Okay, and there you go. So you have that came off really nicely, but of course you still have some of the wax around it. And I'm just going to take some paper towels. And before I do anything, just wipe it clean and see, get out anything that you can. You're going to get some loose chunks of wax and some of the oils from the wax off. Okay, so now you have your clean glass jar. I might just stick this in the dishwasher anyway, just to clean it completely. But you've got your clean jar, it's not really cloudy anymore, and you got your lid. Okay, so now I'm going to just show you some of the examples that I've done with some different size candles. Here's a really small candle that I got from Pier 1 or something like that. I've just put some marbles in it and put some different rhinestones and just glue them to the front, and you can put another candle and just reuse it as a candle holder, and that would work nicely. I have one burning right here, and this is another candle. It was a candle, and I just put a small tea light in it, so that works. I also have another one of these Bath & Body Works candles that I just put spare change in it. It's a little cloudy, but that's just because there's change in it. It's not that big of a deal. This is one that you can actually use your own things and kind of personalize it. If you can see here, I have put some clear nail polish with a clear base, and it's just glittery, and that just looks nice sitting on your vanity with Q-tips or cotton balls or bobby pins or hair clips. You can put anything in these. This is a smaller Bath & Body Works candle, and this is what I have sitting on my vanity, and this is just for my mini travel makeup brushes. I just put some more marbles, just like I have in here. I just put some marbles, and you just kind of stick your travel size ones. The bigger ones would fit also, but I just put my travel size ones in here, and I put a little bow on the front. And then this one I also have. This is a Yankee Candle one, like this, just a smaller size, and I just put a little bead bracelet that I had from Forever 21 on top, and it's just like my own little cookie jar. The good thing is, if you keep the lids on these, they have a pretty good sealant, so the cookies aren't going to go bad or stale or harden or anything like that. So the seal is pretty good on them. Just like this one, it has a rubber around it right here, and it kind of sucks the air in or out. So these are just some examples that I've done, and you can even personalize them or do whatever you want. You can put a ton of things in here. I think they're great. They're useful around the house. You can make gifts out of them and give them to people, and they're just a really good thing to learn to do and use around your house. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.